have to film, baby. You gotta go lay down. I know you want love today. I know. How about I love on you after I film? Can you go lay down like a good girl right now? I'll love on you later, I promise. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you can see by the title, is going to be about my new pet, kind of. So before I go any further in the video, I do want to say to you guys, always to remember to never take animals from outside in wildlife and keep them as a pet. You don't want to take any of your pets from the wild, unless of course they're injured or hurt or need your help. Whenever you can, you always want to leave wildlife and animals out in their natural habitat. But with that being said, meet Boris the bug. I know, you guys are probably thinking I'm ridiculous, but there is a story behind my new pet bug, Boris. I've actually had Boris for over a week now, so I was like, I have to show him to you guys and tell you guys a little story behind him. My husband thinks I'm nuts because I've had a bug living in our kitchen for a week, but he's doing really well, so I was like, okay, he's gonna be a thing. He's actually technically a pet now because I've been taking care of him for a week, so I thought that I would introduce you guys to him. Can you guys see him? So there's little Boris. He's climbing up the side of the jar. So the backstory on Boris, my new bug, is last week I was actually sitting on the couch watching a movie and I noticed that there was something flying around my living room, and normally I wouldn't be too alarmed by that, or I wouldn't really notice it because, you know, during the summertime and things, moths and ladybugs and things like that typically find their way into the house. But the reason I noticed Boris in particular is because it is winter right now and we have had below freezing temperatures for the past week. So I was really shocked and surprised to see a bug in my living room. I saw Boris flying around and then all of a sudden I saw him fly over and bang into the wall and he hit the floor. I obviously thought that he killed himself, so I went over to check on him and lo and behold, he was still alive. And I was like, okay, so now I have this live bug laying on my floor. What do I do with him? I was just so shocked and surprised to see a bug at all. I haven't seen a bug in like months now because it's been so cold here. I have no idea where he came from, how he got in the house, how he survived, or what he's been eating for however long he's been alive. But I didn't know what to do with him, and I figured if I put him outside, he would probably die instantly since it was 4 degrees this particular night. But I thought that I would try it anyway. I've never done any research on friggin' stink bugs, so I didn't know what to do with him. So I was like, well, I'll try and just put him outside and see what happens. So I went outside on my porch and I laid him down on the concrete just to see what he would do. I believe it was 4 degrees this particular night, and I was like, well, maybe they can handle the cold. I don't know. I didn't know how he was alive in the first place. So I laid him down on the concrete, and as soon as I did, I saw him like walking, and then he just started like going really, really slow, and he like instantly froze, and I was like, oh my God, I just killed him. I literally watched him freeze in like 10 seconds. Oh my God, I just killed this bug that I was trying to save. So I brought him in and I put him in my hands, and I honestly was just like holding him in the warmth of my hands, and he actually thawed out and he didn't die. I don't know how that happened, but he didn't die. I think honestly he froze so quickly that he just thawed and he still lived. It was crazy. It was just like that movie Encino Man. Like, he froze instantly, so I thawed him and he lived and it was fine. So I was like, okay, so I can't release you outside. What am I gonna do? I felt bad. I didn't want to just smush him or kill him or anything. I mean, after all, he had literally survived a major freeze and then thawed back to life. I wasn't gonna kill him now. So I decided I was just gonna have to go to Google, do some research, and figure out how to keep this bug alive indoors. And that is how this came about. I'm gonna show you guys kind of how I put this little jar together and how he's been living for over a week. I'm completely shocked and surprised that he is still alive, and it's been a week he's been living. But I did do some research and I saw that stink bugs can eat like fruits and berries and vegetables. So I've been putting up chopped pieces of fruits and berries in there, and he has been laying on them and eating them, and he seems to be doing really well. He does fly, so he has gotten out and flew around a couple of times, but I don't let him out of the jar because I obviously don't want him to crash back into the wall again because that was a disaster. But he seems to be doing really well, and so technically I guess he's my pet now. So this is Boris. I named him Boris the bug. I have no idea why. I don't even really like that name, but the day that I got him, I just kept saying, oh no, Boris, you froze. Oh no, Boris, you're hungry. And so I just decided to name him Boris because I kept saying that every time I was talking to him. Yes, I talk to my bug. I'm alone a lot of the times, guys, all right? If I don't talk to my animals, I'll go crazy, unless I'm already crazy. We have a bond. I mean, I did thaw him back to life after all, after I froze him by accident. Oh, you're climbing. but he is doing really well. I've had him over a week. He just climbs around and eats, and I just like to watch him. I'm pretty sure he is a stink bug. I have no idea how long their lifespans are. I know I've had him over a week, and he was like the same size whenever I found him after he flew into the wall. So I don't know how long he'll live, but it doesn't matter. I'm just happy to take care of him in his little jar. I know he's just a bug, but all lives matter, guys. So I just took a little mason jar and I put some clean eco earth inside of it, and then I chopped up some of the fruits and vegetables that he's allowed to have. I have some potatoes, some apple, and some strawberry, and I just put those in there with the eco earth, and then I gave him some little sticks to climb on, and he's been doing really well inside here, and he's been doing really well ever since. It's been over a week now, so I thought that I would introduce him to you guys, since I figured I'm probably gonna have him a while. So that is the story of Boris the bug. I wish he was a beetle. I really wanted to call him Boris the beetle, but I don't think they're technically beetles.
Here's a little update. Boris is still doing so well. He was just eating some potato and strawberry. I've had him a little over 2 weeks now. I can't believe he's lived over 2 weeks in this jar. But he's doing really, really well.
Okay guys, that is it for this video, and that is the introduction to little Boris here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys didn't already follow me on Instagram or Snapchat or Twitter, I will put that on the screen for you. I will see you guys in my next video. Be kind. Bye.